Hey, what's going on YouTube? I found some chilling video that I wanted to talk to you guys over. This was the body cam footage from the Idaho murders a couple weeks before. Shows that the wild party that they was having while the victims weren't there. Yes, you read that right. The victims weren't in the home while there were random people partying inside of their house. Um, yeah, let's get into the video, and I'm gonna pause it every now and then and explain as to why you should not do this, and this could actually be what led up to a couple of the murders by Bryan Kohberger. So sit back, watch, and enjoy the footage.
We're only here for a noise complaint. Come to the damn door. Finally.
No one's here. So
everyone here's trespassing?
Well, no one's here that's trespassing, but no one that lives here is here right now.
You heard what he said. He said no one that lives here is here right now. How is someone or random people inside of your home, and it's supposedly supposed to just be 4 girls who live here, 4 girls who live here, and you have random dudes inside of your home when you're not there? Any of these dudes could easily hide inside of a closet, wait for you to get home, hiding underneath your bed. Anything could go wrong here, especially when there's alcohol involved. You got random people. If a random person come in there, who's to say that they could stop them from coming in? If they don't live there, they could just say, "Oh no, I was invited by somebody else." You see the chaos and the confusion inside of this whole party and this house. Supposedly it's a sorority house that they shared, but it just seems like anything can go in there. I feel like a random person, if I was walking down the street, I feel like I could just walk inside of the house. So it definitely doesn't feel safe. You know, it just seems like it's a house with a lot of entry points. So anyone could easily leave a door unlocked, not close it properly, and if the homeowners are coming in, they're just worried about the front door. They may come in drunk one night. I believe that night they were coming in from a club and they were intoxicated, so they probably just went straight to sleep and didn't think anything of it. But they probably didn't know the people that was in there earlier may have left the sliding door open, because these kids aren't going to treat your house the way you're going to treat it. They're not going to lock the doors after themselves. They might just think like, okay, well, I don't live here, party's over, I got to go home to my house. So all you people that's watching, definitely keep that in mind. If you are in college, I wouldn't recommend you partying without some type of security or some type of man or somebody that's sober-minded. Definitely another male that's sober-minded, that's with you to keep you protected, and just make sure that everything is locked and that you're not doing random things like this. So let me continue.
So where'd they go?
They're just not here. I have no clue where they went. No clue.
So you guys just found a party in their house at
They were here at one point. They're not here right now. I just searched all the rooms.
They left and went over to some other party, and everyone is about to go over to another party.
Okay. Who does live here? What are their names?
I am actually not sure. I live across the street. I just came over.
You see, when the cop is asking that, he's asking who's the authority figure, who's the person that does this, because this is not something normal where you'll just leave random people inside of your home, and it seems like there's just no authority. And then when they say that there's the whole house is full of females, I mean, I thought it was at least one male in there. It's like, who's the authority figure inside of the home? Who's the person who's like, okay, this is my home, you guys got to get the F out, or you guys can't be in here when I'm not in here, party's over, I'm going to this party, meet me over here? who's the person that's calling the shots? You know, it just seems like it was no one that was in authority inside of this home calling the shots, which could lead to other things. Possibly they could be in there messing up your room, messing up your place, trashing your place. It just could lead to a bunch of different things that without that authority figure wouldn't have happened.
I haven't drank a drop.
Male, female?
I think it's mainly females. I think it's like 4
What
females.
sorority are they affiliated with?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know if they're
I
associated
don't.
with that. I don't know.
I guarantee you they're associated with a sorority. As many of them are living here. It's an off-campus sorority house. I've been a cop for 22 years here. I'm not stupid. Don't play dumb games with me. I'd rather deal with this as a noise complaint than getting a hold of the Greek council and the Greek board and all of that and the students and playing all these stupid fucking games. All I want to do is deal with the noise complaint. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of underage drinking because they left their alcohol behind.
Do you want us to try and get a name or a phone number
Please,
and
if you
can
could.
call someone?
We just need to talk to somebody who lives here, because otherwise I have to be under the assumption you guys are unlawfully entered because no one who lives here is here.
Okay.
Right?
We'll go.
So I need to verify that there was a party here. Now everyone left, so thank you.
We'll be right back.
Thanks,
Sorry, we're not
guys.
trying to make your life.
I understand. I just letting you know this is how it's going to play out. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to somebody who actually lives
Just
here.
notify the supervisor
Sweet.
for us. That way we can get some sort of communication between us and them.
No one
They come
knows
in.
who's here right now, so.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do.
And,
Thank you.
This is one of the owners that lives here. She's on the phone right now.
Hi, this is Officer Welsh from Moscow Police Department. Who am I speaking with? Maddie, 1 second. Let me turn the volume up on this phone here.
People want to be dumb.
All right, can you hear me, Maddie?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Do you live at 1122 Queen Street?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, hey, the reason that we're here is that we received a noise complaint of loud music, partying. Okay. Once we approached the house, people started running away. They left a bunch of alcohol behind. We're not even coming for alcohol. We're coming for the noise complaint. And then we sat here for approximately 10 minutes trying to knock on the door. No one would come to the door until these two gentlemen came down and actually answered the door. So,
Gotcha.
More than just beautiful.
Guys,
We're only here for.
I don't know if you noticed the way she sounded on the phone was just very nonchalant. Like, this happens all the time. Like, oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, they're in my house. It's whatever. That's a problem, guys. The officer said right here.
the house, people started running away. They left a bunch of alcohol behind. We're not even
People started running away. They left too much alcohol behind. What people? What people are in the home? That would be my first question if someone called me and said that there was people in my home, people started running away, drop alcohol and things like that. But check our response.
even coming for alcohol. We're coming for the noise complaint. And then we sat here for approximately 10 minutes trying to knock on the door. No one would come to the door until these two gentlemen came down and actually answered the door. So,
Gotcha. The tone in which she said it is like, officer, why the are you calling me? Why the F are you calling me right now, officer? I'm trying to have a good time. You're disturbing my moment, and you calling me about this nonsense. But that's the thing. It's like she's the owner of the home. It seems like she may not be the authority figure in the home. I think they just called someone, but there got to be someone in there that just have to keep stuff in order, something at least. But I think that was a big problem as far as these wild parties that they were having where no one knows who's inside of the home at any moment. That's everyone's drinking. It could be strangers inside of the home. It seems like the doors were left open. People were running. People were hanging out on the side doors. People were hanging out on the roof of the house. People were hanging out upstairs, downstairs. It's like everyone is inside of your house where you're sleeping at, and you have no idea who they are. When did they come? No one knows anything. Everyone's drunk. So that definitely is a real problem. I could imagine that Bryan Kohberger was at the home prior. And we're going to see some stuff about him too as well.